What's good, everybody? Ace of all trades here with the game Illuminaughty. We are back with another episode review of Dragon Ball Super, Surpass Even a God, Vegeta's Desperate Blow. This is episode 126. We apologize for the late upload. Some real life stuff happened. I had to take care of that, but we are back for another review. To my left of me, I got my co-host Jojo. Say what up.
What's good, everybody?
True. And then another reoccurring guest, the homie Steven. Say what up.
What's going on?
All right, so we're just gonna get right into it, man. Like, let's just no time and wasting. We'll talk about all the promotion, all that later. So episode 126, it was ridiculous. We left 125 looking like, oh no, Topo is gonna go off, and like he just destroys Frieza. Like, it's just like it's just so easy. He surrounds himself with a Kai, or this God destruction aura around him, and literally anything that touches it just fades away. And then we get to episode 126. And I have to say, by far, one of the best episodes of the entire, so far out of the 126 episodes that have premiered. This is probably one of the top 5 episodes, I would say, personally. Just by the adrenaline rush, everything. Literally, my heart was pumping towards the end, and I had to seriously, like, calm down because it was intense. It was a great battle. It was a great episode. And our anime and stuff along those lines typically don't get me that that adrenaline rush like that, but being a huge Dragon Ball fan already, and then just watching this episode, it definitely got me there. It was definitely a dope episode itself. Jojo, what was your thoughts, man?
It was a cool episode. You know, Vegeta got his shine. He got his moment in the spotlight. I could appreciate that. You know, I thought they were gonna, hoe him out, but they've been doing him justice, so I'm pretty happy and surprised about that,
Right. What about you, Steven?
I'm glad Vegeta got his shine. I thought it was a little quick how they did Topo End. I would have liked to see the battle go a little, maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. It's like he got his form last episode, and then he got whooped the next one. But I don't like. They didn't really explain how Vegeta was just able to penetrate his destruction. I don't like that for real, but hey, that boy Vegeta finally got his shine. Vegeta fans can be happy for once in their lives, man.
Speaking of penetrating destruction, you wanna can we take a side note real quick? And speaking of Super Saiyan God Vegeta, any of you guys that are familiar with the critically acclaimed, and yes, I'm saying that just because I feel like saying it, Dragon Ball Fighters, that is currently out for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox, and also the PC. Let's talk about Super Saiyan God Vegeta and how apparently everybody feels that Super Saiyan God Vegeta has the ability to be able to get firsthand or punch through everything, hence how he was able to punch through the destruction key, or the destruction aura around Topo. You think those have any type of similarities? Do you think that Super Saiyan God Vegeta may be a little OP? I mean, Steven, you've been playing the game religiously just like me. What are your thoughts?
Oh my god, I don't think Blue Vegeta is broken in the game. I think he's a really good character, but it was a little crazy how he punched through Topo's destruction, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, you know.
You may be on to something.
I'm just saying, the online servers don't work, rings don't work and everything like that. Yeah, I'm complaining in the middle of an episode review. Oh well, it's okay. It's around the same thing. I mean, Vegeta penetrates everybody on online anyway. He gets the first hit no matter what, and like if he's doing his kick combo, then he just disrespectfully grabbing your face and throwing it down to the ground, and then combo and again, and just wailing on you with a good 10 to 15 hit combo. But I just thought I'd just throw that out there. Yeah, get Dragon Ball Fighters, man. It's fun. But no, seriously though, yeah, this definitely was a dope episode itself. Like I said, I was nervous because they did that cut scene back to Vegeta when he was in for Dragon Ball Z, when he was going against the fat Majin Buu and how he sacrificed himself and everything like that. And I'm thinking, this nigga Vegeta really just killed himself. I said, y'all can't do this man like this again. Like, I understand Vegeta was determined to uphold his promise to Kaba. He also thought about his family and everything, so I can see the correlation and what they did with the character dynamic from Topo about shedding justice and basically shedding it all, sacrificing his thoughts, his pride, to be able to protect his universe, where obviously Vegeta, very prideful as himself, the Prince of all Saiyans, had that moment where he called Topo weak for the fact that he would shed everything to try to protect his universe instead of having some type of pride. And then you see images of his family, Kaba, and everything along those lines, and it makes sense, and it was a great battle. And you know, I definitely did wish maybe they did, because there's only 4 minutes left, I believe now. I wish, I wish maybe they would have prolonged it, maybe one more episode, because it was getting good. Like, it was getting real good. And you know, Topo was doing his work, putting his doing his thing, but Vegeta just was able to go through his destruction like it was nothing. And I don't know, like, you guys have any thoughts why? Like, any theories or anything like that behind that why? Because I mean, I see the episode title, Surpasses Even a God, Vegeta's Desperate Blow. Like, maybe the fact that Topo is just a god of destruction candidate, and he still doesn't know how to control his powers completely, so maybe that's why he was able to get through. Because if it was truly against a god of destruction, I don't think this would have happened. I mean, your thoughts, Jojo?
I mean, one, they both use God Ki, so this kind of like cancels each other out, and they're both.
Okay.
I guess Vegeta's like Blue Ki is kind of the opposite of like Destruction Ki. So like, because the way I see it is like they're both basically canon to gods of destruction, really. To be honest, because other than Goku and Vegeta, who else has like God Ki in the whole universe? No one really.
I mean, that's true. If they really wanted to become the next candidate of God of Destruction, they could.
And what's his name has been teaching them how to do that, basically. So,
well, no, wait. I don't think he's been teaching them to have destruction.
No.
I just think
he hasn't been teaching them how to nullify destruction either, man.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
man, I
understand what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, but yeah,
they've
like Whis has continuing to teach them how to control their God Ki, but he hasn't. And I see what you're saying, but he hasn't tried to, teach them how to obtain energy of destruction. And definitely,
I'm not saying that.
But Vegeta would, if there was going to be a candidate, and Vegeta wanted to go back into his old ways, it would be Vegeta. I get you, but yeah, I mean that's true when you think about it. Like, his God Ki nullifies Topo's destruction, energy of destruction. Like I said, it's up for debate. I feel like there's some theories behind it and everything like that. I still believe that Topo is just was at a point within his training where he finally decided to say, hey, I'm gonna shed all my pride and everything about justice and everything, and I'm gonna do what I have to do to protect my universe. But with that being said, I don't think he still had enough training so where something like that wouldn't happen. I thought that, and I also thought that since he didn't have the ample amount of training yet, I feel like he's still learning, that he might have accidentally killed Vegeta at first, because I was interested to see what would have happened if that dynamic would have happened. Would they have gotten rid of Topo and would have just obviously disqualified him, or what? Because it was close. He was close to destroying Android 17. Like, Android 17. Yeah. He put up a great battle, and like I said, throughout this entire series, my how I feel about Android 17 continues to change. I like Android 17 now. At first, I didn't really like him like that in Dragon Ball Z, but this Android 17, like the character line and everything, the story, like him developing more of a character for this series, I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's dope.
Yeah, he's been cutting up. I was waiting on a scene where everybody just looks at Whis and he explains what the hell is going on when something new happens.
Right.
That never happened in this episode.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was still a little confused about Super Saiyan, Ultra Blue, or whatever we're calling it.
Yeah, because I mean they don't have a name for it. It just pretty much just said he surpassed Super Saiyan Blue. So some I see people on
new territory and nobody's explaining anything.
Right, and it's not like
I just want answers.
I mean, that's the messed up thing about it is we only got 5 more episodes. Unless they come out with something else, we only got 5 more episodes, and Super is supposed to be ending, I believe, in March. March or beginning of April. Yeah, it's 5 more episodes. It's 130. It's apparently into 131. So we only got 5 more episodes, and there's got to be one episode that probably
to show what happened.
The aftermath.
Yeah.
So that means that we really only got 4 episodes, and we're getting to the next episode, which is episode 127, The Approaching Wall, the final barrier of hope, which that's easily, at least in my eyes, saying Android 17 about to get eliminated because he's gonna sacrifice himself, and it's not gonna help, but I mean it's gonna help, but it's not gonna help him. It's pretty much gonna help Goku and Vegeta get some type of energy back, because we see at the end of this episode, Vegeta's like, we gotta talk about this. So everyone thought that Vegeta was gonna die. We thought he was gonna die. That's hands on. You thought he was gonna die, right, Jojo and Steven?
I feel like he's been training way too much.
I thought he was gonna get hold. I'm not even gonna lie. I
think they were gonna kill him, but I didn't think he was gonna.
I thought he was gonna get hold. I'm just gonna be real with you. I thought he was gonna get hold. I was like, man, they about to do my man Vegeta like this. This is not right.
A new form though, that'd be real.
Yeah.
Well, they've been this entire. If you really think about it, when has Vegeta had his shining moment when it's not taken away from Goku? Like he always gets, like I say, besides Gohan, Vegeta is probably the next up character in my opinion that gets hold this entire Dragon Ball franchise. You don't agree?
I mean, if we're being honest, everyone gets hold but Goku.
I mean, I get that, but I'm saying, but Vegeta is always the number 2 to Goku, always. Even when Vegeta is supposed to, like, for Resurrection F, and he was the, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, but whatever. And he,
it's a little too late for that.
I know, but you'd be surprised. Some people watch the Super and watch the Resurrection F like arc, but didn't actually watch the movie. And Vegeta clearly is destroying Frieza, and he is about to kill Frieza, and obviously Frieza blows up the planet. Whis goes back at 3 minutes, and then Goku, after being saved by Vegeta, comes out, hits him with the Kamehameha, kills Frieza, still his shine. He was sitting here, and Vegeta's just like, really? That's what you gonna do? So, long story short, Vegeta stays getting hoed. I'm just saying, especially by Goku. Goku holds everybody, but Vegeta probably gets hold the most. I don't think Goku hold his son.
Piccolo's a close second, cause that man raised his child.
Yeah, that's true. That's accurate. That's accurate.
I mean, TN was a whole competitor. Now look at him.
I mean, we can say that same thing about.
I mean, Krillin was.
Remember, Krillin hated. Krillin actually hated Goku when they first met in Dragon Ball. He was so competitive with Goku and everything. He always thought he was better and everything like that. And then,
I mean, he was matching up with him for a long while too.
Yeah, for a while. And then we saw what happened.
And you know, Zinkai boost, Lil P.
Yeah, right.
Can't catch up.
So it's just ridiculous, but I'm glad Vegeta, Vegeta survived. he's, you know, he's not dead yet, but clearly he's out of energy. But from some, I guess he gets his energy back because we see it in the next episode 127 preview that he has ki around him. He has, and he gets energy somehow. And I think it's maybe because of the sacrifice or the final barrier of hope from Android 17. But can we just talk for a moment? Can we just talk about how Jiren, the god, just got cocky all of a sudden? He, first of all, he shunned the hell out of Topo and was like, really? That's it? That's what you...
I mean, to be fair, you get a new broken form, you get out next episode. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, Jiren was an asshole, bro. He didn't need to be like that.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. Jiren's an asshole completely, 100%.
Bro, like he turned, like
point.
Like he legit turned from he legit was like this stuck up dude and everything like that, and then like we're like, oh shit, he actually has some power. He putting in the work and everything.
Because he got the power.
And then, but then no. But then after this, it's just like he shuns his teammates. He's like he talks down on them. And he's just disappointed. I know he could be disappointed, but really, and then he's like,
he could hit a whole little 180.
Yeah, he did a whole 180, and he was like,
I don't see the 180. Jiren's been like that since the jump.
Fam,
like,
he had the 180, fam, and he basically.
No, let's talk about it.
Nah. He had the 180.
The first time you see Jiren is when Goku walks over there. The first thing Jiren says is leave.
Like, yeah, because I mean, but that's not him being an asshole. That's him being focused on the tournament at hand. But
no, I'm talking about the overconfident.
Yeah, bro.
Jiren never smiled in his life.
Bro, Jiren had the most speech that he's had this entire episode at the end that he's had throughout the entire Tournament of Power arc. That nigga was talking shit.
Hell yeah, he was.
He was talking shit. And he was like, all right, let me just go ahead and just like show you my real power and everything like that. Like, bro, he starts powering up and I
mean, somebody getting knocked out. Like,
that's just obviously, but bro, he came back talking shit. Like, that's what I said. He did, in my opinion, did a whole 180. Like, his demeanor and everything like that changed. I'm just like, oh shit. Like he's sitting here.
Man, he been like that. Like, I don't know.
He was like,
he been an asshole the whole jump.
Bro, he should have went off on like that on Topo though. Like Topo put in work. He got beat by Vegeta, but yeah, he put in work though. But yeah, but man, Jiren just looking at these because it's Frieza, Android 17, a tired Vegeta.
I'm not calling Frieza.
I mean I am. And then because I mean he's not dead, and he's somewhere he's there, unless
he's gonna be that whole type that gonna blast him in the back at the
I don't think he's gonna do anything. I think he's gonna hide out. I mean, we'll see.
He's probably just gonna hide out.
I mean, he's gonna have to help them at some point.
Nah, fam, he's gonna hide out. He's gonna hide. Frieza's gonna hide out. Watch.
I mean, Frieza will hide, but like I feel like
he ain't no match for Jiren. Jiren gonna beat his ass. You see what Topo
which is why he protects
Frieza?
Goku at all costs. So you gotta keep Goku in the ring.
You see what
Goku
gets
like flying almost out of the ring. Frieza's pulling up to save.
Bro, you see what Topo did to Frieza? Could have killed him twice.
Oh hell yeah.
Twice. You understand how much that man Topo wanted to just squeeze Frieza's head and just pop his head off.
I love Topo for that shit.
Like he manhandled Frieza. Like it was nothing. Like we've never seen Frieza get done up like that. Like yeah, someone's gonna be like, well, what about Future Trunks? Nah, fam, that was just quick and easy.
No. Future Trunks did it, one slice and done.
Yeah. Well, not one slice, multiple slices. But this was nothing compared to what Topo did to this man. This man humiliated him. Bro.
Humiliate him. Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, bro. That like you felt bad for him.
That's not for me.
All right. Nah, like feel bad, like damn, like he deserved it, but like he got humiliated. He definitely got humiliated.
Humbled. Hell yeah.
Beyond humbled. Right. This man Frieza over here trying to freeze Topo in time or whatever. I didn't know he had that move. By the way, or
paralysis.
Or paralysis, yeah. A paralysis. I didn't see him use that move before. Have you?
I think he used it. Yeah, you did it on Nami once, yeah.
But anyways, that was dope. But then, you know, Topo just said, nah, you good. And then almost kills him again. But that was a good episode overall. I'm looking forward to episode 127. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good one. Jiren's gonna talk that shit. We're gonna actually see Jiren's hidden power. So it's gonna look dope. And of course, it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be Goku versus Jiren. And then Jiren's gonna have, then Goku's gonna have Ultra Instinct at full power somehow, because everybody else on his team may got destroyed. And then, yeah, so we'll see. Any thoughts about that? Any other thoughts about the episode?
Nah, covered all everything.
Bet. All right. Well, appreciate everybody for coming through. This has been another Dragon Ball Super episode review. If you guys would like to be part of this discussion just like this, I was saying destruction. Look at that. Thinking of Super God of Destruction Beerus. Anyways, if you guys would like to be a part of discussions just like this, be sure to check out our Patreon. That is patreon.com/GIupdates. Have a whole bunch of awesome tiers where you can be part of discussions and videos just like this. Also, if you guys are a fan of anime, be sure to check out our Funimation link down below, and you can actually get 14 free days free trial of the premium service, and then 99 cents for the first month using the Funimation premium service. And if you use code Illuminaughty, that will get you that deal. So check out that link down below. Shout out to Funimation, Bandai Namco, all them. Appreciate everybody for coming through. This has been Ace of All Trades, Steven, and Jojo, the Game Illuminaughty, and we out here. Peace.